That is not true. The family had already filed a civil suit that will go forward. They are not immune to a suit that has already been filed, and Zimmerman will have to testify in a civil suit. You cannot avoid that. And his testimony could lead to some very interesting new evidence. The federal government, the Justice Department, suspended an investigation. They did not end it. And clearly we'll be having a conference called tonight, Civil Rights Leaders. We will be pushing for them to move forward on that. I've talked to Mr. Crump in the interim of these two press conferences, and he will be reiterating that, I believe, in his statement. But this whole notion that race had nothing to do with this and people miscast this, let us be clear of a couple of things here. One, we came in civil rights groups, and I organized the first big rally in Sanford because we were asked to by the family and the local community that said that there was a pattern of racial problems with the Sanford Police Department. Had the Sanford Police Department went ahead like anybody would have thought, given the inconsistency, anybody would have thought.
Got to change it to the HD channel so I can hear his shit in HD. 1080p HD. That's what you got to do. You see the difference right away.
What made this case was the Sanford Police Department and their history. When we came in and raised that, the Republican governor appointed a special prosecutor who then found that there was grounds for a trial. So for them to stand before the public today and act as though people fabricated this, a Republican Tea Party prosecutor said there's grounds for murder too, grounds for manslaughter. You notice that even O'Mara said tonight, no one in this room would doubt evidence of murder too. He never said manslaughter. He knows good and well this should have went to trial. And he knows good and well that you can have civil rights violation case on a federal level that has nothing to do with this trial, and a civil case that has nothing to do with this trial. He's misleading the public to say anything else, and to say that it's disgraceful when a young man has been killed for doing nothing but going home. To say that it's disgraceful to prosecute that is an insult to the intelligence of the American public.
Melissa Harris Perry is...
All right, you want to know what the real disgrace is? The real disgrace is bringing charges when you, as a news media agency, have already twisted the videotape to make it sound like something happened that didn't actually happen the way you claim it happened. The real disgrace is bringing charges that you can't prove against someone and hoping that public outcry allows the jury to be waived in your favor. That's the real disgrace, Al Sharpton. And that's one of the reasons why, despite all these other zombies you've got sitting in front of your television show, whatever you call it, that's the reason why I don't listen to anything you have to say. The real disgrace is that these cases, instead of being taken as what they are, simply because of the fact that guns are involved, these cases are being used to take away the Second Amendment. The first thing that they attacked in this case had nothing to do with race. The first thing they attacked was the stand your ground laws. That is the first thing they attacked. They could care less if Zimmerman was white, black, Hispanic, or not, because if you take a look in Chicago, people are shooting each other left and right. 400 murders in 1 year. These people are shooting each other left and right over the weekends, and yet you want the entire world to stop and watch you because one person gets shot in what appears to be a self-defense case simply because the person's skin color was different from the other person's skin color. That's the real travesty. That's the reason why I've stopped watching MSNBC, Fox News, and CNN. I don't watch this shit until a verdict comes down, and then I get to talk about it. But you people have been paralyzed, sitting on your fucking couches, gaining weight, talking shit. Most of you know nothing about the law. Most of you don't even have high school educations, and you're the ones talking about fucking rioting? If it was me, I'd be up there and I'd tell you up front, we're gonna have riot squads on the street. If you fucking come out of your house trying to break into somebody's store, some hardworking American store, you're getting shot down in the fucking street. So then, you tell me what the rule of law is.